Alright, we should be back. I made some settings adjustments at the recommendation of all my fellow streamers in the chat. Hopefully this eases things up a bit. Oh, here we go, final attack. Talk about wacky. Not 100% sure I know what happened, but I'm going to assume that her final attack is she forces people to come over and have a tea party or listen to some J-pop nobody wants to hear. I don't know. I gotta look up and figure out what the exact meaning of that attack is. Yeah, I always hear people talking the Wise series up a lot. And I kind of want to check it out, but I also don't need to take on another RPG that I barely have time to play. But I have a Vita now, so I guess maybe I should and just play one on the go? Hello, I will announce myself as a terrible, evil, conniving villain. Oh man, have you played A Link Between Worlds? Is this your first time playing that game? Because as somebody who grew up with A Link to the Past as a little kid, A Link Between Worlds was A++, top tier, most excellent gaming experience. So good. And also one of the best uses of 3DS, 3D in my opinion, since Kid Icarus Uprising.
Extreme
Yeah, man, having the map be the same and, you know, slightly different, but God, it's just so good.
Armor destroyed!
I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm not even paying active attention to this fight. Shit, about to die.
Critical impact!
Ooh, that's it. Let's pick another fighter. Let's keep this going a little bit. I would like to see if these adjusted settings hold a little more steady. Yeah, Mr. Falcon, video games are so cool. They're too cool. Let's check out the villain, aka the hero's dad. Spoiler alert. We saw that earlier on the stream. It's not that big of a spoiler. I'm sure somebody could have figured that out just by looking at him. That dude's somebody's dad. Oh, Logan, speaking my language, I love Wind Waker 2. I played it, I got a GameCube late in the GameCube game, and I knew that people had issues with it, and I played it, and I was like, whoa, what are people talking about? This is the best. I feel like a real explorer.
偵察任務とはいえ帰還できなければ意味はない。血祭りにあげてやる。
待て、貴様の戦闘は目立ちすぎる。この俺の戦いをよく見ておけ。
I'm not ashamed to say that Wind Waker is by far my favorite 3D Zelda. So no controversy here. Oh, and by the way, Logan, I noticed you saw my little tweet earlier. Yes, it was a Bloodborne reference that I made during a company-wide presentation this morning. I debated whether or not I was going to do it about 30 seconds before, and I said, fuck it. So this dude is all about power. Dark power, as you can see.
Extreme Impact!
Oh, I hate Poison Lakes. Is it a Poison Lake in the Forbidden Forest or Nightmare Frontier? Either way, that's such a discouraging feeling. It's just the worst. You guys, I really could just play this video game forever. This is... all the sound effects, the music, everything is so good. Oh man, that guy totally was in my final attack, what the fuck?
Armor destroyed! Critical impact!
That Wii U version of Wind Waker is super good. I really like the, even though Miiverse is a little slow, a little clunky sometimes, I like the bottled messages and photograph system. I think it's a really great idea. I want to see more of stuff like that in the next Zelda, because that's really cool. Definitely a little bit of a nod to the Souls series there. Souls series has really brought a lot of great features to a lot of other series. Even Shovel Knight on Wii U, the messaging system is clearly Souls-inspired. And I've seen some hilarious drawings and some hard rooms while playing through, like, Propeller Knight stage and things like that.
ついに地球侵攻作戦が発動されたか。
まずは連合の補給拠点である港を叩く。奴はそこにいるはずだ。
どうした？お前ほどの男がおじけづいたか？
いや、なんでもない。戦いは久しきを尊ばず、一気に行くぞ。
ぬるま湯に浸り切った地球人に本当の恐怖を味合わせてやる。
Oh yeah, dude, the touchscreen menu is incredible. Like, any game that properly integrates a touchscreen menu on Wii U, like, it's such a no-brainer, but when you do it and you do it right, that feature alone completely legitimizes the tablet controller for me, which some people seem to really hate. I have always absolutely loved it. I love the Pro controller too, feels great in my hands, but I definitely played like quite a bit of Bayonetta 2 using the tablet controller just because it was closer, and I'm, a terrible lazy human being. I think it's a great piece of hardware for what it is, you know?
分かってるよクソ
Definitely spoiled by that OLED screen now that I have the Vita. Going back to the 3DS is a little harder, but not by much.
Get
You guys check out that Nintendo Badge Arcade on 3DS? Hoping that was going to interrupt his attack.
Extreme Impact!
Dude, Badge Arcade. I told myself I wasn't going to put any real skrill in there. And then $4 later, I had the most bedazzled home screen you've ever seen, and I felt terrible about it. I was like, no, what have I done? I'll let Logan describe Badge Arcade if he wants to, because I'm not sure I can describe the concept and beat this guy at the same time right now. I'm kind of sucking it up. If you do check it out, and I think it's worth checking out if you are just a Nintendo fan, if it's interesting, just be careful, man. I hope your willpower is stronger than mine.
Destroyed! Power damage!
Here you interrupt my final attack.
Victory! Extreme Impact!
How dare you best me in combat? Oh, I was totally dodging that.
Critical Impact!
Alright, let me catch up. Oh yeah, okay. So, Badge Arcade. I checked it out. The first time you check it out, they let you do 5 tries. They're pretty generous. I, of course, played it with my son, who is absolutely enamored with the mascot bunny character that walks you through how the game works. And it was the last day that they were offering these Super Famicom sprites. And they had little pixel sprites of Super Famicom, 3 Super Famicom cartridges. It was Super Mario World, Super Mario Kart, and Legend of Zelda, Triforce of the Gods / Link to the Past. They had controllers with the colored buttons. They had the Japanese hardware sprite. And I was like, oh my god, okay, well, yeah, okay, I'll try to get as many of these as I can with the 5 free tries that this game gives me. But after that, I'm not going to put anything else into this. So I swept that thing in 4 tries. I got all of the ones that I wanted. So I had 1 try left over, and there was another board, or virtual crane game that had these Game Boy pixel sprites, and they had like a Game Boy Light, a Game Boy Pocket, a Game Boy Color, and so I got just 1, and they show you on the screen that you have an incomplete set. It's like, okay, you've got this complete Super Family set, you've got this incomplete 1 out of 4 Game Boy set. And I was like, no, I can't let this be incomplete. Okay, I'll pay $1. Just $1. And I put the $1 in. And I got those, and I got another one, and then it was like, the bunny pops up, and he's like, I forgot how he phrased it. He phrases it in like a very, kid-friendly sort of way, but basically saying, hey, did you know if you spend just $1 more today, we'll give you a free theme for your 3DS. And I'm like, no, what are you doing? Okay, fine. Well, it's just another $1. So I put another $1 in to get this stupid free theme. And you have to go to the theme shop to download that, even though you've basically paid for it. And while I'm in the theme shop, I see that Sega has this Aero City candy cabinet theme for 3DS that makes your top screen look like a candy cab. It makes the bottom screen look like the control panel. It turns all of the... I know, it's just another $1. It turns all of the folder icons into like 100 yen play signs. There are photographs of candy cabs in the background, and the ambient sound is like arcade sounds. And I was like, Jesus fucking Christ. Like, let me just open up my wallet and dump all this money into this machine for these cosmetic things that are totally meaningless. But honestly, I love it. Every time I open up my 3DS, it's like, yeah, this looks really, really cool now. And I need to delete Badge Arcade and just never go there again, because they give you like that free play a day if you do the practice game, and it is terrible. And yeah, I have no willpower. It's absolutely insane. It's very, very smart of them. Logan says it's not meaningless if you feel it in your heart. And thank you. That makes me feel better, because when I see sprites of Japanese Super Nintendo, Super Famicom hardware, there are feels everywhere. Oh, man. Yeah, there are definitely some like goofy animal characters in there that just make no sense. And I didn't even let Miles see what the other badges looked like. I was like, okay, how about you practice on this practice board that gives you these cardboard cutouts that don't look like anything? And then he's like, this is boring. I just want to see the bunny. All right, here we go. That was lucky.
Extreme Impact!
Dude, that's funny that she was pushing for Kirby badges and she's never played it. It's just that Kirby is the quintessential cute character. There's nothing offensive about him. He's perfectly puffed and pink and round and adorable. And he just looks like even I wish I kind of had like a plush of him. I've got a Kirby amiibo, for God's sake. I love Kirby so much.
Extreme Impact!
I really want to see the bad guy's final attack. I don't remember what it is.
Critical Impact!
Mr. Falcon, we're talking about the Nintendo Badge Arcade, which lets you pay real-world money to play virtual crane games to get little icons to decorate your 3DS home screen. It sounds ridiculous. It is super addictive and very well made. It's basically like a weird sort of, it's like your average iOS, bait app for taking money from people, but done Nintendo style, and they totally nail it. Wait, what do you say about Northern Lights? What's happening?
何をバカなことを言っているんだ。早く離脱しないと殺されるぞ。
辰巳博士、逃がすか。
Alright, I've been holding off on saying anything because I don't want to jinx it. Not that I'm a superstitious person. But since I've adjusted the bitrate, this has been incredibly stable, right? Are you guys seeing any drops or anything? Because it all looks good on my end. I better knock on this little 50-year-old table here.
まさかこの男。
馬両将軍ご来。
ご来。
どうやらシャドウ連盟はあの轟守に違いない。
なんだって。やはり轟守生きていたのか。しかしどうして奴がゴルディバス軍に。
So, you know, I haven't really been pointing out the story that much in this game. And again, you know, most of the Capcom fighting games from this era, or fighting games in general, don't put a lot of emphasis on story. But I do like that as you play different characters, you fight different opponents, and then you get little snippets that are different. So, when you're the hero, we don't see the professor that is kind of his mentor. We don't get any inkling that he might be making deals in the background with these villains. But when you play as the bad guy who is the hero's father, it's like, wait, what? What's going on? You get these extra little bits of the story. Cool, man. Hey, thanks for joining. Hope you get to hang out at Arcade Club soon. And keep making your music. It's cool. Maybe see you Saturday at the big meetup. But either way, thanks for sticking around through some of the bad quality stuff. By which I mean tech issues. Hopefully not. The content. It's all about the content. Dude, Travis, wow, I'm doxing everybody left and right. The Baron was doing some vaped tweets at T-Mobile a few weeks ago, just barraging them, talking about how he wanted to be engorged with their content. And I was absolutely dying. It was insane.
Extreme Impact!
For once, I used the angled cannon when somebody's up in the air. Hooray!
Extreme Impact!
It is painfully addictive. I need to delete it so I never play it again. I'm not the kind of person to, like, I don't buy iOS games. I don't really make I don't think I've ever made an in-app purchase in my life. But, yeah, Nintendo, I'm not even gonna use them to tricking me. I just straight up gave them, like, I can't remember if it was $4 or $6 of my money for these cosmetic things. This is not my style. That was harsh. You know, there's another game, kind of in the vein of this one, although not nearly as Japanese or stylish. It's a PlayStation 2 game. I think it's just called War of the Monsters. I never played the full game, but damn, I played a demo and it was awesome. It was another kind of free-range, 3D arena, one-on-one fighting game. There is a character who's like a Japanese-style super robot, but there are other characters that are more like King Kong, Godzilla. It was very, very well done. Just felt really tight. It's one of those things where like the demo was so good I wanted to buy it, but when you're a kid, there are only so many games you can buy with money you save up or swindle your family into getting for you. I think it's on PSN for PS3 though. I always keep my eye out for when those PS1 and PS2 classics go on sale. Ooh, it looks like J.J. Abrams directed this stage.
Armor damage! Extreme impact!
Little rapier action, that's sweet.
Armor destroyed! Critical impact!
ちょっとやりすぎたかしら。